you look back, and you need to do that. It's no fun to lose, but we lost to a better team.
I have no clue how we're going to be re-energized. I'm devastated. But we had to. I mean, there's no a game 8.
One day you're going to have to make a choice. You have to decide what kind of man you want to grow up to be. Whoever that man is, good character or bad, it's going to change the world.
It's such a fine line, and we were so close of winning it. I mean, it can, everything can be like failure or success just because of a shot.
I have to believe that you were sent here for a reason, and even if it takes the rest of your life, you owe it to yourself to find out what that reason is.
How do you find someone who has spent a lifetime covering his tracks? For some, he's a guardian angel. For others, a ghost who never quite fit in.
You will give the people an idea to strive towards. They'll rise behind you. They must noble, never fall. At that time, you will help them accomplish wonders.
What's the S stand for?
Just not an S. In my world, it means hope.
Pop, what was your message to the team after the game? No, I just told them I loved them.
The simple things mean the most. All right, more now from Coach Pop. Always candid, always honest. Not always one for small talk and compliments, but he was visibly moved by Spurs fans on Friday. So here's Pop on the Raw feed.
You know, the elephant in the room is that we're all hurting because we had an opportunity to win a championship right in the palm of our hand, and it didn't happen.
Back out to Allen. His three-pointer.
But intellectually, we also know that it was an amazing basketball season, something to be really proud of these guys for. What they accomplished is something nobody expected. I couldn't be more proud of them. And it began in training camp when we committed to playing better defense and wanting to be the best team we could possibly be, and we did that. So it was a great year in a lot of ways. I don't think about, is it the last, is it this, is it that? That's the kind of articles you guys read. That we always read. Like I read every one of them, I swear. I swear, I read every one.
Notes.
Have a stack and a book and a notebook.
Do you anticipate having any cap space maybe to play around with this summer?
Do I look like RC? Or do I look like the coach? Ask RC about cap space. That's his job. I'm sure he'll tell you the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Just you, nobody else. You know, he's going to tell you exactly. I'll be honest with you. You know, when you saw the crowd, the first feeling I had was embarrassment. Like, we wanted to bring it home for them so badly, and we were, just embarrassed that we didn't get it done. And then as you look at them all and they just keep cheering, you realize, my gosh, you really felt the love and the way they care for these guys and their team. And then it did make it easier. Like, hey, they're with us. They're not exactly mad at us. You know, some people probably are. I'm sure. You know, those dummies. You know, what the hell were they doing? How come they? You know, and I understand that too. But you know, the crowd that was there. You know, those are the supporters who, you know, win or lose, rain or shine. You know, they're with you, and it was really a warm feeling. And it was wonderful to see them.
A heartbreaking ending in what was a marvelous season for the San Antonio Spurs. 2 games right there in the final minutes and the final seconds as Tim Duncan comes up just short.
I don't have any doubt about that. You know, it reminded me and a lot of Timmy and Tony and Manu again how we forgot how hard it is to get there. It took forever to play all those games. You know, we looked at it's June 20th. Are you serious? So that was a big revelation to us. We just whipped through it in the past, and this year it was like, my gosh, did we really do this 4 times? So why not try to do it again? You know, that's what we're here for. We won't, but we'll certainly give it our best effort.
That's good stuff from the coach, and so is this. As the confetti fell and the Heat celebrated, Pop could not have been more gracious in defeat. He looked happy, hugging LeBron and even kissing Dwayne Wade. I am ashamed of my initial reaction to that. Watching on TV from inside American Airlines Arena, I saw Pop smiling, laughing. I saw his joy for Miami, and I thought, what are you doing? Only later did I realize he was doing what I would want my son or daughter to do in the same situation. He was doing what we all say that we teach our kids. Play hard, play fair, and when it's over, walk up, shake hands, and say, good game. You know, for a series that he called Big Boy Basketball, that's what big boys do, at least most.
I'm a winner. You know, it's not being a poor sport or anything like that, but somebody beat you up. You're not going to congratulate them on beating you up. That don't make sense.
In 2009, LeBron James walked off, refusing to shake hands with Orlando after the Magic beat the Cavs in the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, this is the part where I'm supposed to come out and rip LeBron James. Well, I can't do that because that would make me a hypocrite. But I can say this. Watching Greg Popovich during these finals inspired me as a person, a sportscaster, and in many ways, as a father. Nobody was more hurt or more angry after Game 6 and Game 7 than Pop. Nobody had more reason to sulk or pout. Nobody had more reason to be a flat-out jerk. But Pop didn't show any of that. Instead, he showed the world what he's been here in San Antonio for 17 years, a teacher. Before Game 7, he talked about the opportunity, the chance to experience something special, even though he, above all, realized if Game 6 had ended 5 seconds earlier, there would be no special Game 7 to experience. What's ironic about the way it all played out is that in many ways, the moment that Game 7 ended, he was teaching everyone, the Spurs, the Heat, media, and yes, even the fans. And although I didn't understand at first, his lesson is now crystal clear. You won't always win, so when you do lose, lose with perspective, with humility, and above all, lose with class. That lesson in humility is something that Vince Young